I wonder what it'll be about me and my generation of peers that future generations are going to look back on and go, what a bunch of maroons. Can you believe they used to do that? And I suspect we're giving them lots of material. I was having a chat with a gentleman the other day. He's in his late 60s. And he was telling me about the time when he was in school as a boy and how it was quite common for when any of the kids fell just a little bit out of favor for them to get the strap. 6 lashes is what he said was common. Let's think about that for just a second. Imagine your child or your grandchild, or if you don't have any kids, somebody that you care about, a niece, a nephew maybe, or somebody in your community, young person. We send them off to a place of learning, nurturing, a place where they're looking for guidance and mentorship on how life is going to be and how they're supposed to act as adults. And if they fall just the slightest bit out of line, the teacher is authorized and even encouraged to take off their belt and effectively, well, let's call it what it is, whip the child. Another one that was popular, according to this gentleman, is to take the student's hand and lay it flat on the desk and then take a wooden ruler and crack it across the back of their hands. This guy telling me these stories is only about 20 years older than me. That's not all that long ago that we were doing that. No wonder we're so screwed up as a society. And we could be here all day long giving examples of that, going all the way back to the days where they would drill holes in people's heads so the evil spirits could ooze out, or it was a good idea to have a smoke on an airplane, or ride around in a car at high speeds with no seatbelt on. Just dumb. But it's really not about criticism and judgment. It's about growth. In order to have growth, though, first you've got to have awareness, which brings me back to where I started. I wonder what it is about me and my group that future generations are just going to be laughing at one day. And I'd actually suggest we don't even need to wait for that to happen. We've already got a pretty good window into it. I know a lot of younger, really creative, intelligent, dynamic people who look at my generation and group of peers and just shake their heads. They think we're nuts. They think things like, what the hell are you guys doing? You go off every day doing something that you hate doing so that you could have the opportunity to have or buy the things that you don't even necessarily need, or in some cases even want to have. But you go to get those things to try to distract yourself from the fact that you're doing so often the things that you don't want to do. And all the way along the line, you're holding this image in your head that you're going to get to a certain age, and then you're going to be able to live your life because you won't have to do the thing that you didn't like to do anymore. And you just hope that when you arrive at that age, you're not part of the majority that arrive there so exhausted and sick from a lifetime of doing what you don't want to do that you fall right into the jaws of all the products and services that are lined right up to try to fix you, and all they do is treat symptoms and do absolutely nothing about the cause. They watch this happening and just shake their heads and say, okay, giving it all a great big whatever. It's obvious to them. What else will it be? What is the strap of my generation? And you know, the interesting thing, I think, is that if I can't come up immediately with 3 or 4 things to go on that list, I've pretty much already answered the question.